We'll have to put that on mute.
Yay, Tim's back.
Just in time.
We've been playing for like 20 minutes. Where was Tim been? Tim, you're dead. No?
He knows better.
Does anybody remember what happened last time?
Pirates don't lie.
Yeah.
Trash monsters are your friend.
Let's see, we learned that Ferrick is suffering from exhaustion. We were hired. Oh, wow. We were hired by somebody's wife to go find her husband, who was in a pit with a bunch of dinosaurs, and had to go fight out of that mess. Let's see. We met with Joe Bell. He gave us Azon, who's supposed to connect us with a guide. Let's see. The beggar prince, Potnark Poe. He hired us to go find the missing children. Wound up being Adiug, which really raped us almost. See.
It's like, kind of like a Stephen King story.
Yes.
I was willing, though, so it wasn't. That's the wrong word choice.
Our divinator saw a Blackopolis in the jungles, in this little city there to the south, which is everything is to the south, so good luck finding that thing. And then we wound up repelling a lighthouse attack from a bunch of pirates.
That's pretty good. Okay, how about everybody introduce your character, and then we'll get started with Tim's saving throw. Sorry, Ferrick's saving throw.
I guess I'll start. I'm Dave. I'm playing Malcolm the Fighter, and I stand behind the Cleric because I'm super brave.
What's your new third level stuff?
Oh, my new third level. So I hit third level, and now I have taken the brutish martial archetype. So I will be doing some additional thuggish damage when I strike.
Additional thuggish damage. I like that.
Thuggish, ruggish damage.
He is the Goon Squad.
Tim?
I'm Tim. I play Ferrick, the cleric that people hide behind. Just got third level, whole new set of healing spells. So hopefully people die slightly less.
Mike?
My name is Michael. I play Elghinn, the group Warlock / wannabe wizard. I've just acquired Kuruja, my black-banded owl familiar, who will be assisting the party as necessary.
Vaughn?
I am Vaughn. I play Zergae, the monk, who is going to take a custom-made tradition called the Way of the Yellow Rose. And it's basically a thing that follows the god of Ilmater, god of suffering, so it's all around enduring stuff.
Regan?
I'm Regan. I play Aros, Zenda, the rogue, and for third level, I have chosen Swashbuckler, just so I can hit and get out of the way, real easy, and I have an amazing amount of hit points.
I'm flipping you off so hard right now.
I think we all are.
All right. So I'll just do a quick overview of what's happened since the Cellar of Death, because we had audio issues in one of the sessions where we completely lost the entire session, and then we had some audio issues last time where we completely lost my entire overview of what happened. So basically, after the Cellar of Death, where you guys negotiated with the Lich to find out where the Soulmonger was and found out that it was in Chult. What's her face? I forget her name now. Why can't I think of her name? Anyway, she took you over to Port Nyanzaru, where she then introduced you guys to one of the merchant princes, Wakanga, sorry. And you talked to him for a bit, and he gave you a journal from a wizard that lost his journal in the jungle, and he told you that somewhere nearby there is probably his shield guardian companion, which he would like, by the name of Vaughn, and he gave you the journal, and it has a picture of the control amulet. So if you were to find the control amulet, you could basically bring the shield guardian back to him, and he'll give you a reward. You then went to talk to Grandfather Zatembe at the Temple of Savras to try and find out where the Soulmonger could be. There, you actually noticed some Zentarium who were trying to shake him down. You followed them into the Grand Sioux Market, where an older woman tasked you with picking up a crate from a warehouse where you went and got attacked by some zombie creepers and a musk creeper, or yellow creeper, sorry. Yellow musk creeper. When you went back, the lady was gone. You did track down the Zentarium to the Inn of the Thundering Lizard, I believe, where Aros tried to find some information from the locals contracting syphilis, and you guys asked around and found out that they had left. They had basically packed up and left the inn. You then stayed the night at the Temple of Savras because you thought that they might assassinate the priest. That didn't happen. Then the next day, you guys, after that, you went... what did you guys do? You went back to the market, and you were basically trying to find out more information about the woman.
Delonda.
The woman Delonda, yes, who tasked you with picking up the crate. And then after the market, I can't remember what happened exactly there. What happened next there? That was the market. Then you went to...
That's when that lady came and asked us to help her husband.
Oh, that's right. It was in the market that the lady came to ask you to help her husband, who was falsely accused and being forced to run in Executioner's Run. You guys went and stopped it, and then they forced you to run Executioner's Run up against Princess, which you guys bet on yourselves and won. And you killed Princess. Jobel, another one of the merchant princes, of course, bet on you and was very pleased. His friend, another of the merchant princes, he called him Ifran. And Ifran is actually in charge of all of the, basically all of the dinosaurs and all of the dinosaurs and dinosaur training. So if you ever want to purchase a dinosaur, whether as a pack animal or as a riding animal, you basically go through Ifran. So Jobel basically introduced you to Azon, who you guys went and talked to sort of at the right before you were ending the night. And Azon today is going to be bringing some guides to the inn for you guys to talk to. And then after the Executioner's Run, you were approached by Pockmark Poe, who is one of the people that oversees Old City, which is where Executioner's Run is. And he had a mystery of children disappearing, which you guys investigated and discovered that there was an Otyugh that was calling in the critters. And you guys defeated the Otyugh. It was actually a touch and go there for a little while. Pansy, Zergae in that one. And he rewarded you guys with a... he rewarded you guys with a... what is it now? It's in your treasure here. An elemental gem of... An emerald elemental gem, which basically allows you to summon a water elemental once. And then you guys were... You went to go talk to somebody. I can't remember who. Oh, Azon. That's what. And then that's when the lighthouse was under attack, and you guys went to the lighthouse. Zergae climbed up the lighthouse like a boss, and you guys defeated the pirate who did not lie to you. And then you found out that there is a bounty on 3 pirate captains and their 3 ships, with a significant reward if you were to find and capture them and bring them in. And you guys did save a ship by saving the lighthouse, and they rewarded you guys with a magical dagger. And then you guys decided to go back to the inn to rest for the night, and then that's basically where we are. Did I miss anything?
I think you got it.
Who ended up taking the magical dagger?
No one's taken it yet.
Why don't our super tank Aros take it?
I got this. I'll be good.
Here, I wrote it down on your name. There you go. You want it? I'll drag it
Yes,
to you.
please. Yeah.
Does that work? That didn't work.
Refined dagger.
There you go.
Thank you.
So you guys who wants the elemental gem?
Who needs to conjure an elemental?
I mean,
It's like a warlock.
Elghinn.
Yeah.
Elghinn.
Yeah, I guess I'll take it. Either me or Tim. So, I will accept it.
Okay, I'll just drag it over to you. And then I assume you guys will just sell the jewel, all the jewelry. I don't know if you want the gold symbol of Asmodeus, or you're just going
Oh.
to try and sell it.
Well, Tim, do you want it?
I figure we'll...
I
let's see.
just want to ask, you know.
There, I just sold everything else that was left.
Have you accepted?
You can
as
totally
Aros as your
become
Lord and
Benny
Savior?
from the Mummy. With all your little holy.
All right,
Which
so
one do you like?
this morning I need a saving throw from Ferrick. And
You can do it.
Who will cast resistance before, so.
And Aros, you're not feeling very well.
Oh no.
How did that happen?
Well,
How do
you guys,
think?
you guys were walking through the junkyard of death over there, so.
When a
Lovely.
swashbuckler visits a certain house of ill repute.
How did that happen?
I wish somebody would have told me.
Oh,
Why didn't you guys warn me?
okay. So before anyone does any saving throws, really, now you're gonna bark. Now you're gonna bark when I want to talk. Bark twice if Tim is holding you hostage.
He put it on mute. Twice. What's
I'm gonna
one?
cast.
What's two?
Gonna cast bless, so we at least get advantage on our saving throws.
Okay, well, Aros won't be making a saving throw till tomorrow. Right now, he's just starting to feel
Oh,
the effects.
Ugh,
But
okay.
you will get your saving throw.
gut rot.
Yeah, save your bless and use resistance.
Because that only applies to ability or skill checks, not a
That
saving
it-
throw.
No,
Resistance?
resistance is saving throws.
Resistance is
It's,
saving throws.
guidance is ability checks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do
then.
you have resistance?
Well, no, then no. But
Then
I'm,
I will cast resistance on him. I have resistance.
that's what,
You have
1d4?
resistance to
Yeah,
10.
roll 1d4. No, well, yes, but no. Yes, it's 1d4 added to his save.
Alright.
Are either Aros or Ferrick showing symptoms where I could use my medicine skill?
Uh,
Well, definitely Ferrick.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'm just under the weather right now.
I didn't like having exhaustion, so I appreciate resistance. I'm still going to cast Bless just because.
Advantage and bonus. Nice.
If you
Yeah.
fail this, I'm gonna put you down.
you're gonna waste a first level spell before the big boss fight.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not. I'm gonna wait for this failure right now. Come on.
This is going to be epic.
One. Roll a
Roll a
one.
d4. Roll a d4
Well,
first.
well, let me cast the spell first. Alright. Now we. Okay. I guess it's a Constitution with advantage.
Do you get advantage?
Yeah. Well,
That's the whole point of Bless.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bless gives him advantage. Plus
Oh, it gives
the
you advantage. Oh,
Plus
okay.
the D4.
All right. So you actually feel better this morning, Tim. Fair.
he did get a long rest, so.
I will.
I'd have-
I will
I had a back
remove,
advantage.
I'll remove your level of exhaustion. But Aros is feeling exhausted today.
Make him some chicky soup.
In
Aw.
terms of can you do anything, Zergae?
This would mostly just be diagnosis, I think, not like fix it. But
Well, I mean, I guess if you had,
I'm trained in medicine.
yeah. So I would
Join the
definitely,
club.
I would definitely allow, like, if you had access to, I don't know, some sort of herbs or something, you could probably try and whip something up.
Or at least if we know what it is, then I can maybe buy something.
I do have an herbalism kit.
Yeah,
Cough,
yeah.
cough. It's for glaucoma. It's for glaucoma.
It's just oil.
Now, the herbalism kit is mostly for help in gathering and preparing stuff, basically,
Right.
and storage of stuff. So I know you wanted to try and make potions, like, and so I'm going to come up with something for when you guys are traveling. So that we may get to that today, where if you guys are actually traveling in the jungle, I was trying to come up with something reasonable that you could, if while you guys are traveling, you could be like looking for herbs to basically put together healing potions and stuff like that.
Awesome.
But yeah, you can check out to see what Aros has. He's got he. Give me a roll and.
Well, before I roll, does anyone have a cantrip to, say, guide me in my roll?
I love the hints. As everyone sought crickets.
Yeah. I'm sure somebody can guide you.
Is that a D4?
It's a D4.
Or just... Okay. Well, let's make the roll. I'm definitely going to need that D4.
Bro, that's good.
11.
Yeah, basically he's basically come down to the exact same thing that Ferrick had. You guys are doing terrible on the roll. Get those bad rolls out of the way now, right?
That's
Wait a
right.
minute. Is there like a connection here?
He has he's basically the exact same thing. It's
Wait, Ferrick has a cold
Sewer-
sore on his lip, and Aros has a cold sore.
he has sewer plague.
What I'm thinking is, do we suspect this might be a contagious type of thing?
We were just playing around in the sewer.
Yeah, you guys were just in the
But he
you
has.
guys were
the-
wandering through
Yeah.
The pit.
the pit.
And how did you get yours, Tim?
I
In
had
the
it
lick-
well before.
Yeah.
Well
In the lick-
before.
Lick's
but
Tower.
Put that
but
in there?
how did you get it though? From the undead we were fighting, something like that?
No, from messing around with the tiefling carcass that had the holy symbol on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
I
popped open
shared
and
sewer
went.
plague with you. If you guys,
Yeah, that's it.
it's basically sewer plague is mostly like a general type of I think of it as kind of like the flu.
I thought it was like a magical type of plague that he got hit with.
Yeah, so
No.
it's more. It's not really the flu. It'd be more like if you were eating somebody's poop or something like that. You get sick.
Norovirus.
Yeah, something like that. It's
So it's typhoid.
yeah. It's probably like a little. It's probably just a little more severe than like having the flu or something like that. It's like a
So-
really bad flu.
Would that make Ferrick Typhoid Mary?
Oh.
Sure. All right, so we got that out of the way. So you guys are waiting for Azon to start bringing some people over. Guides. Let me. Actually. There we go. So Azon stops by in the morning while you guys are having breakfast. And he brings with him where are the... Nope. Nope. There we go. He brings with him a female Chalton, and she introduces herself to you as Azaka Stormfang. And she, basically greets all of you. And she tells you that she's born and raised here in Chult. She's been all over the jungle, and she would be more than willing to help guide you guys to wherever you need to go. The standard price for hiring a guide is basically 5 gold pieces a day with a guaranteed 30 days paid up front. And that's standard prices as set by Jobel.
What was her name again?
Azaka.
Azaka?
Yeah.
I'm writing it down too. I don't know if I got the name right, but
Yeah. Best guess, right?
Azaka. So she basically says that she knows the dangers of the jungle and how to avoid them. And should you choose me as your guide, I'll rest assured that you'll be safe in my hands.
Can we ask her a question?
Sure, yeah.
You say you've been all over this jungle down south of here. Are you familiar with a jungle city? I mean, I'm pretty sure they're all crawling with snakes and covered in vines, but we're looking for one in particular that might have black obelisks.
I am not familiar with that city, but I do know of someone who could probably tell you where that city is. I do know where there is an oracle in the jungle.
Oracle. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's good information.
Yeah.
Does anybody else have any other questions for her before we move to the
And
next one?
also, if you guys choose me and you're willing to aid me in one of my own personal quests,
Son of a bitch.
oh, she has a loyalty mission, really?
no,
Like how many?
if you aid me in my personal quest, I will basically waive the fee and guide you for free.
Okay, we will consider that.
Yeah. What is personal request?
A family heirloom of mine was stolen by some terrafolk, and they
Stolen by terrible folk?
no tarot folk. Do you not know what a terrafolk is?
To people who use tarot cards, right?
No.
Gypsies.
They're like flying scary things that basically eat people.
Harpy.
Kind of.
Okay.
Think more dinosaur-y.
Pterodactyls.
Kind of like that.
They eat owls.
Really need that hard P.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patero folk.
Patero folk, yes.
I really don't see any problem with aiding somebody, but we would like to talk to the other ones too.
Yeah, we
Okay.
should keep our options open.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll just give you the.
Where do
there's-
these terrible folk
there you go.
live?
That's Azaka. They give little handouts.
Good.
Aw.
That's nice.
So you guys can remember her. So the next, so after she leaves, a couple more. Basically, Azon basically tells you that he's told a few more to come in, like every, like 30 minutes or so. Another one will come in. You guys can talk to them. There'll be like about 4 or 5 that'll show up, and you guys can decide. He says that Jobel highly recommends Azaka, but you know, if she doesn't quite meet what you're looking for, feel free to choose any of the other guides.
Well, she does know the Oracle, and that's helpful.
Yep. Where is Firefinger?
Pardon?
So the Terrafolk live atop Firefinger, so I'm like, where is Firefinger?
Well, she knows where it is.
Right. I'm just
Is the Shield Guardian place where we're supposed to go recover that item or something? Is it on the way there?
I don't think we know that.
I thought we knew the location.
So you want to ask her kind of where Firefinger is?
yes.
Sure. Yeah. So Firefinger is So Firefinger would be on the way towards Orlunga, is where the Oracle is. So it would be on our way towards Orlunga. So I would not be taking you out of the way if you wanted to go and visit the Oracle.
And what about, is it close to this camp? Isn't there like some camp we have to go to?
That's a big dog, you know that? Big
Cujo
dog.
does not like the Oracle.
Let me pull up. No, why are you not there? I'll give you guys your. You can't see your map, right? Because I think I have to give it to you every time.
Yep. We just have the map of the city.
Here, I'll share the map of Chult that you guys were given.
Mm-hmm.
And there should be you should guys see a pin right on your map.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
pin there for it says Wizard's Journal.
Right, the Wizard's Journal pin. Okay, so she tells you that the Oracle is basically sort of to the west, basically kind of west. You guys see Mbala on the map there?
Yes.
She says the Oracle is west of there.
So on the way still.
Mm-hmm.
So remind those of us who might not have been on the stream when you met the Oracle,
We never met the Oracle.
or when we heard about the Oracle.
We
Where
just did.
Okay, so no, you guys talked to the divine grandfather Zatembe.
Yes.
That's right.
He told you that there was a city, a
Covered-
sunken city
With snakes and vines.
with snakes and vines and a black obelisk to the south.
And everything's to the south of us.
Basically, everything is to the
Yeah.
south of you. Yeah. He wasn't specific, but you at least kind of have a location that you're kind of looking for.
Can we just, what about this Shield Guardian thing? Where was that again?
The Wizard's Journal, the pin on
Oh,
your
yes,
map.
that's where the pin.
Yeah.
So can we do the pin thing first
Well,
and
it's
then
on the
proceed,
way.
or it's kind of on the way, isn't it?
Yeah.
The only
your
problem
side-
is we won't be returning back to that port till well after we're done, because we're gonna be way deep in the jungle at that point.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I mean, you might be way deep inside of a dinosaur at that point too. Who knows?
Thanks, Jerry.
You're welcome.
Balls deep.
Do you,
Oh no!
No.
do you,
Have you learned nothing from your last experience?
all right.
Jurassic syphilis, really?
Jurassic syphilis. All right. So, if you have any other questions for Azaka,
No, I think we've been guided to hire her by a higher power.
Jobo recommends her. She's very good.
So the
That's all I told you.
You
The
guys
fire. Sorry, the Firefinger is not all the way south in the Peaks of Flame, is it?
No, it's going to be closer to.
Umbala?
Yeah, it'll be closer to the Mbala and Orlunga.
Okay.
Okay, so after she leaves, a couple of two gentlemen actually show up. A Kalashite human and a male Lightfoot halfling.
Mhm.
And they're basically
Emerald?
they're dressed in like they're dressed like dandies. They've got like the floppy hats and they're right up Aros's alley. They've got like the swashbuckler shirts and the gold chains and the rings.
Not very guide looking.
So they introduce themselves to you as Farul and Gondola, and they greet they greet you. They say we are great guides here for Chult. Why would you pay just for one guide when for the same price you can get two? And not only that, we come with our Triceratops, Zongo.
Yeah,
Eric, wanna take
inside
this
checking right now.
Yeah, same.
one? Oh,
Sorry,
man.
someone smelled whiff of bullshit. That's right.
So yeah, you. Oh, even with a disadvantage, Aros still did okay. So yeah, you don't get the feeling of like Azaka. You got the feeling that she was from here and that she's been through the jungle. These guys, you don't get the feeling that they're all that competent.
They probably have the same map that we have.
Gondola is basically about 3 feet 6 inches tall, 6 inches tall, and he's about 80 flaccid pounds. He looks more like more like a philosopher than a guide or a fighter. But yes, we have a Triceratops who could help carry your stuff, all of the treasure out of the jungle.
I think we could
Have
actually hire our own.
Have you guys purchased the your writ yet?
Writ?
Oh yeah, the Flaming Fist. They've claimed all the treasure of Chult. So basically, if you are found without it, they don't take too kindly to it.
They probably just take it all.
I think we're probably okay.
But yeah, you're gonna hire us, right? We go on trip.
Don't call us, we'll call you.
I think I'm gonna go with my gut on this one and say no.
Wait, you may have to take a trip to the bathroom to empty that gut.
Mm-hmm.
You have any questions for Farul and Gondola?
Not at all. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Oh, hold on. Wait, let's. What are they?
Do they have pictures
Here
for
you
them?
You
Oh,
can-
hell
you can
no.
see them. Oh hell no.
Oh,
At least they got the standard price. I was waiting for them to jack theirs up.
yep.
Okay.
So after they leave, I'll ask Malcolm. So you know Flaming Fist Ritz thing?
I don't know I mean, I'm not really from Chult, so
Nah, you probably wouldn't really know about it.
But you said you have it handled.
should be handled.
Yeah, the thing about these two guys, they seem like treasure seekers. More interested in getting their money rather than helping us out.
Yeah.
Okay, so shortly after they leave, a dwarf walks in. Now this guy has, he's a middle-aged dwarf. He's bald. He's got like a scar across his face. Looks like claws raked across his face. He's missing one arm. So I think it's his left arm actually. It's basically his left arm is basically completely gone. And he introduces himself as he first goes right up to Ferrick and he says, "I'm Hugh Hackenstone."
Wait. How can you be Ferrick?
Why do all dwarves
Hugh!
have Scottish
not you!
accents?
Wait, now you're me?
What?
First you were Ferrick, and now you're me?
Hugh!
I would have hear
Yes, me, Zergae. I'm Zergae. You are...
Wait,
No, don't let me interrupt. I mean, just keep going, Abbott and Costello.
I love you, 8 Charisma. I really do.
Hugh!
You don't know. Got it.
Wait, is your name Hugh?
Of course.
Hugh! Hugh!
Okay, all right, we get it.
I know every gorge and crevice, every plateau and trail. My memory is an iron trap. I forget nothing. Trust a dwarf. Trust a dwarf, I always say, because a dwarf will never steer you wrong. Fearless I am. There's no dragon, beast, or undead horror that scares me. You want a guide who runs away at the first sign of danger? No! You want a dwarf! And I am the toughest dwarf around. A red dragon bit off my arm, yet here I stand.
You were oddly specific about the undead horror part. I'm just like very.
It takes more than a dragon to stop you, Hackenstone.
No, but let's go back to that.
Tell me more about this undead whore, please. What's her name?
Come on.
You!
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
God damn us all.
Okay.
Insight check him too, because
What for?
Yeah.
his name is you.
No.
He has one arm.
He has one arm, yeah.
He has one arm. He's a one-armed bandit.
He has a battle axe strapped to his back.
Yeah. So
I mean, he definitely looks like he's seen his share
Better
of
days.
combat.
I'm going to look at Azon and give him my best. Really? Look.
So, yeah. So Zergae, I mean, you believe that he's been around the block. That he probably knows where he's been. You guys do know that there are dwarves native to Chult. And there's also a clan of albino dwarves as well that are native to Chult. He's not an albino. He's a regular, I guess, like a mountain dwarf.
Well, he's my favorite. So
Why am I not surprised?
You!
Let me guess, he only has one volume.
Loud! Do you have any questions for Hugh?
Does Hugh know where this obelisk is, or has he heard of it?
No, I haven't heard of an obelisk. No.
Oh, you're useless. See you later.
Does he charge the standard rates?
Yeah, he charges a standard five five gold coins per day.
So what I'm gathering here is the Azaka can actually point us to an oracle which would help us.
Mm-hmm.
The Kalashite and Halfling are looking to get paid. And, well, Hugh is Hugh. So,
Hugh is a warrior!
yes, we have one of those. 2, actually. 3, sometimes.
Hugh has more hit points than Aros.
True.
Wow.
Probably.
All right.
What
If
do
you
you
have
guys
any other
want?
questions for Hugh?
I do not.
Thank you.
If, before I go, if you hire me as a guide,
Uh-oh.
We get beer?
no. Well, beer, of course. I'll carry as much beer as I can. No.
One arm.
But I will take you wherever you want to go in the jungle. And you will get there safely. As you can tell by my one-armed visage.
Mm-hmm.
Very safely.
It's not like you attract any kind of problems.
No.
No.
Hugh's a survivor. Does he
Alright.
want us to wear red tunics when he goes out with us?
What the?
So that he can survive the away mission?
Ensign extra. Okay. So Hugh leaves, and then another dwarf comes in, but this is an albino. And so he introduces himself as Musharib, and he specifically goes up to Ferrick and completely ignores everybody else. And he's like,
Dwarves.
And they're speaking in Dwarvish, I imagine?
yeah, he's speaking in Dwarvish. I don't know if anybody understands Dwarvish.
Probably not even Ferrick.
Well, I mean, Ferrick probably does, but other than that. He says, the jungle is my home, and I know it well. I can guide you anywhere in Chult for a fee of 5 gold pieces per day. If adventure is what you seek, join my quest to reclaim Harakmar, my clan's ancestral forge. A volcanic eruption forced us to abandon it many years ago. The fire newts that have since taken it over must be driven out and destroyed. At the very least, we must sneak in and recover a relic known as Morden's Gauntlet. The fire newts must not be allowed to keep it. And you, fellow dwarf, you understand what it is to lose your home. If you love dwarvenkind, hear my plea and join me in returning to Harakmar to its rightful owners, and I will waive my fee for your promise of assistance.
What does this sound like to us? Like just
Sounds fun.
beer, 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 ale, beer, beer?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to be as loud as you either.
Yeah. I don't know
I
what
say-
he say, but he sounds interesting.
I say we go with this guy. We get free quests. We help him. He'll help us. Oh my god. No.
Yeah, you're the only one who can understand him, so
Let me understand this, Ferrick. The first guy, the Zaka, offered us free off a quest. This one offers us free off a quest, but because he's a dwarf, you were taking him?
Yeah, but does the dwarf know where this obelisk is?
Yes, did you ask him those questions?
Because that's kind of central to our original quest.
Yes, remember the person we're trying to save?
Yeah.
I'll ask.
What is this guy saying?
so I'll use the traditional dwarven greeting. Huge.
He looks at you and he's like,
I bow.
There seems to be something important about this dwarf that you wanted to choose him. Remember, we didn't understand your conversation at all.
Well, no, I understand that. It was well. I'll ask him in common. Well, no, he'll probably be insulted if I ask. I'll ask him in Dwarvish. Does he know where the obelisk is?
They covered Black Obelisk City.
Yeah.
Nice try, ISIS.
no, I don't know where the sunken city is.
Wait,
Wait, what?
Or the obelisk.
I don't know where something I do know is.
No, I said sunken city. Sunken city.
Well, how does
This
he
is
know
some-
it's a sunken city?
Well,
Just not-
whatever. That's
Sunken City.
the sunken city obelisk.
Okay.
It's
Maybe
good
it's
to
a
know for the
raised
nose.
city. I don't know.
That's
Like,
actually more problematic.
Tell us more about this sunken
Oh,
city that you don't know where it is.
His armor is fashioned from the spatulate bones of dinosaurs, and it is gnashed and scarred by weapons, claws, and teeth. And he carries a wooden maul.
can't even afford a metal maul. Loser.
Okay, so I'll turn to everyone and be like, well, these personal issues strike a personal chord with me. Helping him will get us better equipped for going to the Black Obelisk. No, he does not know. So I would say, we go with him first. We help out on his personal quest at free of charge. It would involve, how can we say this? Going into a forge, clearing out some enemies, getting better equipment, getting better equipped to go down to the obelisk. We're better off. Then we help Azaka. Then we go down to the Black Obelisk, the sunken city, as it were. Both doing it for free, both getting more experience, better equipped, helping out people.
Are you going to hire them both?
I would probably do
Sounds like
one.
what he wants to do.
I would,
There's nothing preventing us from doing that.
No,
If
there
we-
is
if-
nothing preventing you.
Ferrick, I
If
have
we-
no problem hiring them both.
okay. Well, I'm just laying it like I would. it's got my vote. I don't know how you guys feel collectively as a party about any of the other guides. I want to help this guy.
I just feel
No,
concerned with a
So-
delay in our original task.
Holy crap! I spelled his name right.
Look at that. Musharib.
Wadib.
Wadib.
He does have that little spot in his head.
You guys can discuss it. We'll go on to the next one.
I actually like the dwarf.
Hugh!
Yeah, I like both of them, but yeah, I kind of like this trip to the Morden or whatever Rockmar. That sounds cool.
Rakamar.
I mean,
Yeah.
nothing's stopping you guys from going to Harakmar with or without him, but
With who? Musharib?
Musharib, but yeah.
Where-
But I mean, both Azaka and Musharib are offering if you help them out on their personal quest to do it for free. So
Where
Can we bring those both of them in at the same time?
it's just money, so yeah.
Well, it'd be free if we help them both.
Well, wouldn't we have to do one at a time? Like,
Yeah, it's free for one at a time.
I think it'd be like a one on the way type of thing.
well, if you plead to help him, he will come with you and show you where Harakmar is.
Okay.
Well,
I
can
mean,
you show us
that's
the map now?
ideally that's his goal. He's willing to help you through the jungle, but if you're going to help him, he
Yeah.
will tag along in a heartbeat.
Can he point out the map where his situation is?
It doesn't have to be exact, just general.
It's kind of like southwest.
That's
Same
where we're
general
going.
direction.
So the same place that everyone wants to go. Gotcha.
yeah, this is really what's happening here. Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's maybe a little bit further south than
Okay, well-
okay, and then so if you want, I'll bring them back afterwards. There's only one more guide that they're going to bring in.
Oh Christ!
Okay, so the final guide is another Chultan female.
Please don't have a mission.
So she comes in. She introduced herself as Salida. I've led many expeditions through the wilds of Chult. I know secret trails that appear on no map. Hire others at your own peril. Azaka
Salida.
has led expeditions into the jungle that have never returned. Farul and Gondola are charlatans.
I'm sorry. Wait. What was that first one you said?
Azaka
Has
has
been
led
hired.
expeditions into the jungle that have never returned.
Oh, okay.
But she's
Farul
returned.
and Gondola are charlatans, plain and simple.
Well, yeah, we knew that.
Old Hugh suffers from mad monkey fever. I'm sure of it. Musharib is an albino dwarf, and they're not to be trusted. And I hear tell... I didn't introduce you to those guys. So don't
That's
worry.
racist.
I didn't introduce you to River Mist and Flask of Wine. They owe money to the Zentarium.
Oh,
Oh, I like part of the plan where we beat them up.
I didn't introduce you guys to them. For 5 gold pieces per day is a cheap price to pay for your lives. Spend your gold wisely and hire me as your guide through the jungles of Chult.
Has she heard of the Black Obelisk sunken city?
vines, snakes, yada.
Have I heard of it? Of course, I've heard of everything.
And where is it?
All right, insight check. Is she
There we go.
making out Shane?
Coming right up.
You need to roll that in the tower, Aros, but that's okay.
Whatever.
Your 3 is good.
Oh yeah. That's awesome.
You believe that she knows
All right, I want to get
the
some
lost
stats.
ship of 10,000 are. Yeah, you're not sure that she's being completely honest with you.
Okay.
You kind of get the feeling that she'll pretty much say whatever
She's padding her resume, as it were.
you may want to hear. I mean, she does look like she's capable, but you're not sure that she really does know where it is.
Okay. Mm.
Stupid insight checks.
Dun dun dun. So what?
All right.
We
Well-
need a moment to discuss.
Yes.
So you're hiring me then?
What part of?
No.
Never mind. We need a moment to discuss.
Here, do you want to put up her little blurb?
Oh, sorry.
I wonder how many of you guys will try to kill us in the jungle when we leave.
Probably all of them, but you know.
Okay. Discuss.
Interesting. The whole old is in term, then the Flaming Fists have claim to all the treasure, so they have to send a writ. What the hell's going on in this city?
Well, he told us from the beginning that the Flaming Fist had laid claim to Schultz, so
Yeah, but the Zentarn will probably try to sneak their little way in here too.
yeah.
Great, we're gonna be caught in the middle of that little fire fury.
But, you know, Zergae as a lawful sort would at least like Malcolm to lie to him that he's got the whole Flaming Fist thing covered, so
He said he's got it covered.
right. And obviously Malcolm wouldn't lie because
Obviously.
The checks in the mail.
Well, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, why would I? I mean, I am Flaming Fist, right?
Yeah.
That's me.
I am the Flaming Fist.
I am the Flaming Fist. I'm a member, so got it covered.
That,
I think
We'll
it's
take all of our
pronounced,
treasure
that
and
clears with
deliver
me.
to the Flaming Fist, right?
That clears with me.
I'm the Flaming Fist. I think that's how you pronounce it.
All right.
I am the law.
You guys go ahead and discuss for a minute. I gotta go let my dogs in.
The only positive about the Salida is that she's 5 gold pieces a day, but no upfront price. Which I don't trust right off the bat.
She seems like she gossips.
Yeah, she has it up for the other ones.
I was gonna say that kind of business model where you talk shit about other people, I mean, doesn't personally sit well with me. If you have to make other people look good,
Well,
Right.
if you pull up everybody else's stuff, everybody discusses their credentials. She has a whole paragraph where she just badmouths everybody.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if that's what you have to do to put yourself in a competitive edge, then it's probably. I mean, we have 2 guys that we can A, get for free if we help them, and B, we'll be better off equipped and more well experienced after helping them. I
And not only
mean,
that, we love helping people.
Yeah.
plus one of them involves going into a forge. A forge, an ancestral forge. Do you know what kind of equipment we can come back with? One of them involves a relic.
Well, I'm really not that interested in the forge. I mean, I'm not a dwarf. But I'm
Right.
interested in helping the dwarf.
And you're interested in getting better equipment for your party that stands in between you and the bad guys.
Okay, I see your point there.
There you
Hmm.
go. But
And
so
Princess
far,
has nothing to say about that either, right, Princess? Good.
What the? Is that the
The
name
dog
of
that
your big
I'm-
ass dog?
Yep.
Wow. What kind of dog is it?
It's a Weimaraner.
Oh, I was expecting you to say Mastiff for a second there when it started barking.
Mastiff.
I believe Elghinn was the one who suggested that we hire both.
Well, I wanted to talk to them both to make sure we don't bump heads. I don't want them to be irritated on the journey.
Right. Would they be willing to work together? You know.
Would they have a problem doubling down?
Yeah.
They're both getting paid.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're both getting paid, but essentially, I think I want to hire a Zaka, but help Musharib at the same time.
Yes.
Okay, so you want me to bring back Azaka and Musharib?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Is this Ezon we're talking to now?
Yeah. He'll go find them. He'll bring them back for you.
Well, I wanted to ask him what
sure.
is his opinion of Salida.
She's a good guide.
Where's my insight?
Yeah. Insight check. Ooh.
I mean, she's a good guide.
Yeah. Does she pay you to answer this question?
She pays her dues, right?
She's Yeah, she pays Dribble well, and you know,
Yeah.
she's apparently really good with her mouth. That's what I heard. I don't
Wow.
Oh,
Tell me more.
We've heard more than we needed to know. We just want to talk to Azaka and Musharib.
That's a different 5 gold a day, right?
that is true. All right,
right.
so you want me to bring back Zaka and
Musharib.
Musharib? Yeah, so they both come back. You guys can have some lunch or whatever.
Yes, we'll buy them a meal.
Okay. Sure. So go ahead. They come on back. Azaka arrives first, and she's like, "So you wish to hire me for your journey?"
Yes.
Yes.
And no.
I'm going to let
no.
Elghinn do the talking, because if I do the talking, terrible things will happen. So
Wow.
But what about you?
He's not there, is he?
Did she
Well,
actually
overpaid
say
on-
Hugh?
No.
I'm going to explain to Azaka that we do want to hire her, and we also want to assist her on the quest that she has for us as well. However, we are also going to help out Musharib with his situation, which seems to be in the same general area.
Oh, you want to bring along the pasty dwarf?
Yes, we're going to bring along the albino dwarf.
Correction. Ferrick wants to bring along the pasty dwarf.
No, we want to help.
there is chance of adventure and
Glory.
Yeah,
He's
glory.
Glory.
Treasure. But Ferrick wants to help his kinsmen out, and we are behind Ferrick.
he's
Mostly because I run out in front.
Seriously,
he's a
mostly
strange one, Musharib. But I mean, as long as if you guys are willing to help me recover my family heirloom, then I am more than willing to help you travel through the jungle, and I can work with a pasty dwarf.
Seems to
That
me
would
two
be
guys
most
would be
helpful.
better
He's-
than one.
He's kind of an asshole though, right? So you know.
Well, he doesn't really acknowledge us as human beings, so we gathered
Yeah.
that. But we,
Yeah, he's
we
one
can
of
look past
those dwarves.
that. But he talks to Ferrick, and that's good enough for us.
Because no one else does.
We do. You ignore us like Musharib does.
Are you kidding? I gave you your physical this morning and told you were suffering from sewer rot. Come on.
Yeah.
Crotch rot.
Crotch rot.
So Musharib arrives.
I probably should have been awake for it.
Ah, waste of time.
Musharib arrives, and he basically again sits next to Ferrick and asks him, "So you're."
When Musharib sits down, we all kind of look at him and just look at Ferrick.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'll do it this way so that you guys can't see.
Take it away, Ferrick.
All we hear is Durga, 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 Durga.
Mohammed Jihad.
That's right.
Allah Akbar!
Aloha snack bar.
Falafel.
I'm kidding.
I have no idea how to reply in the same way. So I'm sorry.
That's all right. So basically, he's like,
Okay.
so you guys are
All right.
hiring me. You're gonna hire me.
So,
Yes.
Tim, right above the word chat, there's a little drop-down menu.
Yeah, you can pick a language.
You can click the arrow and select.
Oh, hey, how about that? And it even
Serious?
picks my languages that I'm...
There.
Rad. So wait, does that mean for you guys it doesn't, or for those of you that don't understand Dwarvish, does it...
It comes
I'm
up
not-
as Dwarven script, which
Here.
But no
Wow.
translation?
no translation. No.
Oh, that's so good. I'm sorry. Like, I'm...
There you go. I just said something in Elvish.
That's right.
That's so freaking cool. I mean,
Wait, I speak Elvish. How come I can't see it?
that looks like
should.
wingdings to me. I'm
should see
sorry.
it.
It is wingdings.
No, it should say. It says you heard it.
Does it say one ring to rule them all?
It says understood by Aros and Elghinn. What I wrote. You don't see it?
Yeah, translation. I hate you, Tim. It's awesome.
You're father
Oh,
was a
great.
hamster and your mother smelt of elderberries.
Elderberries, I thought in your general direction.
Yeah. So technically you can type in various languages in fantasy rounds. So. But yeah, so Musharib is okay. He's okay with coming with Azaka. As long as you guys want to help clear Hakamar and recover Moradin's gauntlet, he is more than willing to come with you.
All right.
All right.